In this tutorial, I'm going to go through the integration of sine squared x and sine cubed x. So from integration by inspection, or the reverse chain rule, you should know the integral of cos 2x is a half sine 2x, and also the integral of cos x sine x is minus a third cos cubed x. So we're going to use these. You need a completely different formula for the integration of sine squared and for the integration of sine cubed. And each one will only work with one of them. You cannot pick a favourite and apply it to both. So the integration of sine squared x. So as with the integration of cos squared x, we use the cos 2x formula, but this time we use a different expansion of it, which is 1 minus 2 sine squared x. Do this slowly, don't do it all in one step because it's very easy to make a mistake. Let's add on sine squared x to both sides. Sorry, 2 sine squared x to both sides. Subtract off the cos 2x and divide by 2. Box that off. Do that on the right hand side. Your working will look a lot neater. So either go straight down or go right and come straight down here. So this. Now I'm going to take the half out the front. Integrating 1, you just get x. Integrating cos 2x, and this is where this formula comes in, you get a half sine 2x. And let's add on the c. And if you want to, you can expand out those square brackets and call that half x minus a quarter sine 2x plus c. So now, integrating sine cubed of x. It's almost identical to the integral of cos cubed x, as is sine 2x is almost identical to cos 2x, sine cubed x is almost identical to the integration of cos cubed x. Use the same formula. So we're going to write this as sine squared x times sine x, but this time we're going to use sine squared x plus cos squared x equals 1. So we're going to say sine squared x equals 1 minus cos squared x. So we do 1 minus cos squared x we expand out, and then we're going to use, if you don't know the integral of sine x, you should know it from here, that the arrows go with the differentiation. So here we're integrating sine x, so integration goes anti-clockwise, so is minus cos of x. And then this is integrate, so that, excuse me, squared there. So the integration of cos squared x is minus a third cos cubed x plus c. So that comes there. So, with the integration of sine squared x, you want the expansion of cos 2x. And with the sine cubed x, you want sine squared x plus cos squared x equals 1. And if you use that for that, you'll get nowhere, and that for that, you'll get nowhere. So make sure you know which one's which. Do these a few times because they love to examine these integrals.